morning, everyone. I'm LaDon Davis, and this is the Morning Edition. Thank you so much for having us in your company. Health officials seeing a new trend surfacing in COVID-19 cases here in this country. It appears individuals who travel to COVID-19 hotspots in the United States have been tested positive for the virus. Task Force Coordinator Dr. Merceline Dahl-Regis.
What we see at the present time is the spread originating from Bahamians who have traveled to those same areas that you have referenced. I would say to Bahamians is you have to be take extra precautions and know what you're doing, exposing yourself to risk of COVID.
Now, residents who opt to travel despite non-essential demands are still being discouraged not to do so. Those who travel will be required to test for COVID-19, even if it's within 72 hours or face quarantine. Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dr. DeLon Brennan says health officials are working to keep everyone safe from the virus.
We do have a desire to have persons come into country that has to be balanced against both the health of the nation and our economic situation. What we have implemented right now is a situation where all of the non-residents of the Bahamas coming in have to have testing before they come in. So there's no compromise to that whatsoever. We make sure that everyone coming in definitely has testing that is done. We're balancing the ability for Bahamians to return home against the issue of public health, and the way to make sure that we protect the public's health as much as possible is to ensure that everyone who's coming home that has not had a test done goes into quarantine, and then once quarantine is entered into, we can then approach the issue of testing being done thereafter.
Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases now stand at 116 across this country. Officials of the COVID-19 Task Force reporting Tuesday that of that number, New Providence has 84 confirmed cases. Grand Bahama has jumped to 18 cases with 8 in the last week. Bimini remains at 13 and Cat Key at 1 case. Dr. Frank Bartlett, who heads the COVID-19 Task Force over in Grand Bahama, speaks to that island's standing and management of cases.
There are 23 persons being monitored in the hubcap monitoring system. There are 233 persons quarantined at the various sites. 122 of them are related to repatriation. 3 of them are healthcare workers. 72 are contacts. And we have 6 persons in isolation at this time. To date, Grand Bahama has done some 243 tests. With this exercise of positive cases, we have identified to date some 82 contacts, and the contact tracing is ongoing.